All right, guys, welcome back. So last couple of days, I haven't made any videos for the stock market. For one, I've been very, very busy at work, but don't think I haven't been watching the stock market, but I just didn't have time to make a video, upload it. I've been so tired. I go to break. I lay back and I take a nap. But usually I do still put together a list of stocks that I'm looking at. And I did put together a list earlier this morning. I didn't make a video because I was so tired. Oh, excuse me, guys. My son's back here playing a video game. He's back here playing a game. But anyway, he's got his Beast by Dre headphones on, so he's going to be a little bit loud. But anyway, so I made the list this morning. I'm going to show you the list. And some of the stocks that are in his list, I had it on the list from yesterday and the day before. I just moved the stocks that I was looking at over. Then I added some more. There was 2 that I added today, and I should have made a video. If I would have not been so tired, you would have seen this. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you the stocks that I was looking at, and I may transfer these over till tomorrow, also on Friday. Okay, I may do a trade on this Friday because a lot of things is happening, and you already know that a lot of people is waiting for this meeting at about the crypto meeting, about the XRP, about Solana, Bitcoin, and everyone has their eye on XRP because they think, guys, let me tell you something. You know what? I'm going to talk about that in another video, okay? I'm going to talk about crypto in another video. I'll make a separate video. So you make sure you come back if you're on XRP. But here's my list. I have 10 items in here. I'm going to show you these real quick, okay? This one I'm definitely watching. The volume is dropped all the way down. You see the volume is very, very low, and it's been low all day. But let me make my screen smaller, okay? So you guys can see what I'm looking at. So the volume has dropped. Like the average volume on this is 19 million, and you see it's like it didn't even reach over a million today. So I don't know what's happening. Maybe a reverse split is coming, or there's some news that they know and it's just not moving. Okay, so but I only have a few shares over here, like 106, which is not much, you know. All I'm worried about, like, keep in mind, okay, this platform, I'm using this to train myself and to teach others, okay? I'm not an expert, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm using small quantities to double my money because over time, you know, doing small trades and you're winning, you're doubling, or you go up 30% and you're taking your profits, that adds up over time, okay? So any amount that you trade, it doesn't matter, even if it's $1 and you doubled your dollar, or you invested $1 and then you end up with $5. It's still a trade. You're still winning, okay? You do not need big money to win. Even though people want big money, they want a lot of money back in the stocks. It takes money to make money. But this is a good way for me to learn the market. So when I'm ready to just boom and let's invest like 10,000, 5,000 or something like that, a really big chunk of change, $1,000 on the trade, then I will know what to expect, okay? Then I can possibly double my money. But anyway, because there are people out there, they will, oh, you only had 100, I have 5,000. I'm not trying to hear that, okay? We are not trying to hear that. We're here to learn, okay? So, with that being said, I am watching this. It has came back now. I'm still in it. I don't think this play is dead unless they are about to do a reverse split. Why is this person so close to me? They're like this close to me. But as long as he don't hit my door when he gets out. I think he's probably doing like some Uber Eats or something. He's probably going to go right over there to Chick-fil-A and get this food. But anyway, so I'm in this. I'm going to keep an eye on this for a very long time until I get some news. So if any of you guys have any news about SRM stock, leave a comment. Let me know if they're going to do a reverse split or any kind of news. Let me know, okay? So let's keep an eye on this. I'm still in it. I'm down, but my average cost is at 43 cents, okay, which is still okay. Next, PSTI. I put this on my list this morning. It's here. It's the second one on my list. Look, let's go here. Right here. It's the second one on my list, okay? I have this first. I have this one first. This one first up here, SRM. Then I have PST. Then I have, excuse me, guys, AGMH. Okay. Sometimes I put these in order by like what I'm really watching. I want to keep it towards the top, so I don't have to keep scrolling. But I put this on my list for this morning to watch, and as you see, I don't have any shares right now. Okay, I did get in this early, and it ran, and at the time I was going to get out, I put a stop loss. So if it came down to a certain price, it was just going to kick me out. And I kept, as it was going up, I kept moving my stop loss up as it was coming out. Okay, I didn't want to keep my stop loss down here, and then it kept rising and rising. And then if it fell down here, I would have lost money. So as it was going up, I went up a certain percent. Right? You just kind of ride it up and say, okay, when it gets here, and if it bounces back down, then it's going to sell my shares and take my profit, and that's it. I'm not trying to come all the way back down here, so I keep moving it as it's going up. That's a good strategy, guys. I'm telling you, it's a good strategy. You put it in the stop loss, and it'll just sell it for you. You don't have to keep an eye on it unless you're sitting there watching it go up. Now, this one was taking off. I'm going to show you where I got in at. Let's go over here. Okay, you see my stop loss? I kept moving it. I kept moving it, and I canceled it, and I changed it, and I canceled and changed it, and I finally sold. And I sold my shares at $1.30. But let's open this up. I'm gonna show you where I got in at. Stop price is $1.29. That's what I put in, and then I only had 20 shares. Okay. I sold 20 shares at $1.30. Stop price with that. Let me open this up right here. This is what I'm looking for. So right here, my open cost was 58 cents right here, average. Bought 20 shares, and it only cost me $11.64. Okay. And you know, there's going to be people out there that say $11, that's right. You know what? I doubled my money and some, so it doesn't matter. Okay, my $11 turned to $26. Okay, and I closed out my shares at where is it at? Yeah, $1.30. I sold my shares at $1.30. I went in at 58 cents and I sold at $1.30. So I went in with $11 and some change. I sold at $26, right? Realized profit, I made $14. That's double what I put in this morning, because I put in 11 and I made an extra $14. So I doubled, right? I made an extra 120, what's that? 123% on my initial investment. Now just think about it. If I really wanted to drop a whole bunch of money and I was very confident, then I could have walked away with a decent chunk of change. I could have doubled my money easily. And so yeah, so that's that, right? So I sold at 130. Let's go back out, because I'm going to show you guys something, because it's still doing its thing. I don't know how much more this is going to run. I'm waiting to see what's going to do tomorrow. So where I say I got in, like down here somewhere, 50, 58, Was it 58? Yeah, I got in over here around 11, 11:30, 11:40. This is when I bought in. And as you see, it started going up. Then it started tanking down. And I just kept watching it because it kind of did this kind of loop-de-loop shape. I don't know what you call it, but some of you guys that watch charts, you kind of know what this is right here. So it hit this high right here. It dipped down and it rose up here and it hit this high and then it dipped down. And it was kind of like doing this pattern that I've seen before, like this hook. I don't know if that's called a cup and hook or something. I forgot what they call it, but it was doing this cup and handle. I think it was a cup and handle that it was doing. It was kind of hooking up and then tapering out and hooking up. So I felt like I've seen this before. Let me stay in it. Okay. So I stayed in it. And like I said, I sold like around, what was it? 4:30, somewhere around here. I sold because sometime when the market closes, these things tend to drop down, which right here is at 4 o'clock, right? And then start dipping down. So I'm like, ooh, I'm glad I got out. So, but I was happy because I walked away. I doubled my money and I walked away with that. But something else happened. I don't know what happened. And then after it dipped down, this big buy-in order came up and it rose all the way up here to $2.28. When I sold it $1.30, right? Was it though? I'm getting my thoughts together. Yeah, sold at $1.30. Sold down here. And yeah, and then it start shooting up here. Now it's like kind of barcoding sideways right here, and then it's dipping down. So I thought after it did this, I was like, this may taper off or it may keep on running. And it's already up. Was it like 600%? 3, 4, 5. I think it's like 600%. Let's see. Let's look over here. Where's it? 6? Where's it? Where's it at? Right here. So 500. Man, my eyes are blurred. 522%. It actually got up to like 600%. And usually when things run up like this, sometimes they will go really close to 1,000%. So I had to keep an eye on it, and I was hoping that it didn't go that high because I already sold. And some people may say, well, if you would have held, you could have sold up here. No one knows when it's going to turn around. So when people say that, when I hear people say that, oh, you should have sold, you should have held it. How can I predict that? Like, how can I predict that it's going to keep going up? Okay. That's why you have to put in your brain when it's time to sell and you want to sell at a certain price, you leave it and forget about it. Forget if it's going to go to the moon. It's good if you if you knew that it was going to get to this point, but I didn't know it was going to hook up like this. I thought it was going to start selling off right when the market closed, because usually they do these things. Sit. Hold on. Okay, he's about to get really loud. So, I don't know what it's going to do. We're going to see tomorrow. It ran all the way up here to $2.40. I'm going to look back over here. See when the last time it was at $2.04. A year ago. Let's go back a year. All the way back here. So I was looking at the chart. I was like, man, it's going to go right up here. Right up here. Right here. And probably stop. And this is kind of where it's at right here. $2.48. It hit this. So it's kind of lingering in this spot. Tomorrow, if it tries to run up and hit this again and it passes this, then it's probably going to go to the next spot, like $3, $2.40. What am I trying to say? Like $3 and some change. I can't get it on here. That's why I don't like these Robinhood charts. But see, it has a history, kind of a history of running and running. This is 2025. It ran up and then it started tapering off. Then it had this big spike here and then it tapered off. And then whatever this is, from $3 all the way up here to 230, I don't know if that was a squeeze or not, but that's why I want to keep an eye on this, okay? Because it may be trying to make that massive run up, but we are going to see. So keep an eye on this for tomorrow, PSTV, and right now it's at $2.15. Okay, but I'm out. So if it starts running down, I'm good. I'm done with the play, but I am going to keep an eye on it. But really, this is why I made a video, because I wanted you guys to see that. Okay, I wanted you guys to see that. And these are other stocks that I was watching and they didn't do anything. But we definitely want to keep an eye on XRP, and I'll make another video for that here shortly. Okay, about what I think is going to happen. I'm gonna tell you what people are thinking and what I think is going to happen Friday. Okay, but yeah, so let's keep an eye on that stock tomorrow, PSTV, and also we're going to keep an eye on this stock here, SRM. I want to see if the volume is going to be tomorrow and up until next week. But like I said, if you have any news for any of these stocks, put it here so everyone can kind of communicate and we can learn this stock market, because there's so much things going on in this world and we need to figure out how to get money. Okay, we need to figure out how to get money. Okay, but that's it, guys. I'm going to make my my video about XRP, and I'll be back here in a moment. All right, take care. Peace.